Hey everyone, thanks for checking out my video on how to S plus all difficulties, chapter 9 part 9. Now this chapter is pretty infamous. It is both difficult but consistent, if that makes a sense. Makes any kind of sense. The most difficult part about this chapter is this beginning portion because it has the potential to go wrong very, very fast unless you practice it like a lot. My biggest fear here is not doing something right and then just wasting a bunch of time. So your goal here is to obviously open up the three flag doors, but there's a bunch of dogs here and they're very dangerous if you're not careful. So I recommend the sniper simply because you got the range that they don't. I missed. Usually there's a viper there. That's a big change there. So you want to take out this wolf here. We'll always spawn there. Then we're going to go back here to get a first aid spray. Break this barrel to get your RNG. And come back here and get this RNG. Okay. So this next section, hopefully you have bolts and explosive bolts. If you don't, that's fine. We can use the sniper. But I find it's easier with the explosive bolts. So if you use the sniper, you want to aim right here. You want to shoot through both the wolves at the same time. So that one bullet goes through both of them and takes them both down. If you do it wrong, they'll break out. So once you get past here, aim your sniper here, down the middle. Wolf's gonna pop out. Take him out. Once he goes down, run here, take this wolf out. Once he goes out, this other one's gonna jump up. You take him out. If you don't take these two wolves out, they're gonna chase you later on. And it's gonna make your life a nightmare. I'm gonna switch knives. One's about to break. Okay. So you climb up here and you get this as your first flag. Technically, you can get the very, very first one earlier. But the reason you want to do this in this rotation is because you want to build time while you're doing something you need to do. And I'll explain what I mean by that later. In a little bit, actually. And again, I recommend you run with the sniper out. So this is where those other wolves, if you didn't take them out, they'd come get you here. So get that box, get some RNG. Aim your sniper down the middle again. Take that out. Here, hopefully you have the explosive bolts. I'm going to go to photo mode so I can show you what I mean. Try to aim it right in front of that door without getting too close to the door. It's kind of a tricky shot, honestly, but let me see if I can nail it right now. Because if you do, you get close enough to not trigger the door to break, but close enough for the explosive to go off and get all three wolves. And then the door will break. I think I got it. Yeah, I did. So then you just shoot one of them. Okay, he's gone. That's fine. Just run in here and get the flash grenade, which you do want. Oh, he's coming at me. Nice. I usually get hit by that wolf.
Hold this down.
So you put Ashley here. Ignore this wolf. Don't worry about him. Try to juke him though, just so you don't take too much damage.
Be careful.
Okay, so you're gonna need a flash for this. So make sure you have one. At the very least, the one from that gate. Okay, this will be the second flag. Now, once you get to the crack in the wall, the enemies will spawn in. Let two of them run by. And once they do, switch to your flash. You're going to run with your flash in your hand. That's one, that's two. That's the wolf. Alright. So now run towards the third flag up here. Don't worry about Ashley. even if she gets grabbed here. Okay, so here I'm going to explain one of the speedrunner tricks that's very helpful on professional. You could technically do this on any difficulty, but it works best on professional. So let me go to photo mode. Okay, so right now they have Ashley right there. She's struggling. And what you want to do is you want to run almost to the double door there and turn around through the grating. And you're going to wait until they walk around somewhere here. You'll see them. I'll show you right now. And once they're in that area, you flash them for them to drop Ashley and then immediately enter the double door. That'll despawn the aggro, and then Ashley teleports to you. And the reason you need the flash and not worry about her is because they'll bring her to you. Because if she's too far and she's too surrounded by enemies, they automatically kidnap her. So let me see if I can do it. If I don't do it, I'll have to reset. Okay, so stand right at this window. See that opening there? They will walk by, so you will see them here. So you don't need to worry about them going somewhere else. So here, flash it here. And just walk in. If you fail, you immediately fail here. So there's no need to worry about you need to walk too far or anything. So like the second you open that door, if it wasn't done right, you would have failed. So hit that medallion there.
Good. Thanks.
And here are where things get tricky. Obviously get that treasure there. Depending on your ammo count,
Look, there's a statue up there.
it will determine how you do this sequence. I'm okay on ammo. Make sure to hit this medallion here. Hit this here. I always start from here down to the last door down to the bottom. As you know, there is a skip here so that you can prevent the enemies from lowering this. And if you haven't seen it before, basically what you're going to do is toss something, doesn't matter what, a grenade, flash grenade, explosive bolt, near that lever, so that once the cutscene starts, or even before it starts, you take out the enemy that would normally pull that lever and lower the bridge. Because if this bridge goes down, especially on professional, that's it, you're done. Good luck. You know, like everything has to go right for you not to fail here. So the chances of that happening on professional aren't very high. So what I recommend is use a grenade if you have one. Don't use a heavy grenade if you happen to have one by now. Just use a regular grenade. Flash works too, but those are worth more, and you'll probably need it after that part. Because once you pick up that mask, 4 enemies are going to spawn here. 1 shield guy and 3 smaller guys. You can take them out by putting an explosive bolt right here before you move on. And I tend to do that if I have a lot of bolts. I don't have that many, so I'll try to show you the strategy right now. Toss one here. Switch to grenade. Slowly walk up. Toss it, and then there we go. That was actually kind of risky. That was a little late. Okay. So switch to your pistol. Shoot this. We're going to grab that. The enemies won't spawn until you pick up the mask. So once you're ready, pick it up. And then run. Don't worry about anybody. They're going to set that off. And you can sometimes escape without an issue. But if not, then just flash it. Where are you, Ashley? And we're done. They won't come out of that room. So just open these 2 drawers here. And we're all set. This next room can be tricky if you've never practiced it before. But it's the night room, essentially.
Hey, Leon, there's some armor. Bet you could use it like a bulletproof vest.
If you have the bolt action still, you can use
I think you'd look pretty dashing.
one headshot, well, not one headshot, one Plaga shot, and then the one pistol shot and then a kick, and that'll expose their weak spot. Just jump down, aim up here to take out the medallion.
Okay, be careful.
You can loot this now, or you can wait until after the fight. After the fight, I recommend you wait till after the fight, because at that point, whatever you wasted, you have a higher chance of getting it back from the bases. So if you don't remember the order, once you take up the mass, those two start. Then it's that one. Actually, no, that one's at the end. So it's these two. Then I believe those two. Then these two here, and the big one in the back. I don't usually have trouble here, but you know, just try to aim for the weak spot and break them as fast as possible.
Come on, you can't be serious.
Yeah, so it's those two there. So if you have, oh crap, if you have a high-powered sniper, this is a one-shot. I'll take it. This is why I use this gun, because I have absolutely terrible aim. So you can use Ashley to basically throw that lantern and give you the kicks for free. Come on, come on. I focus this big one because that one's the more dangerous one. That's two. Ooh. And that's three.
Go to hell, you rusty piece of shit. Come on.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah. Nighty night. Nights.
Okay. So now would be a good time to loot. And this section here, if you haven't done it before, I'm referring to the Ashley section, it can be a bit intimidating. And honestly, I'm not that good at it.
That lever.
Hey.
My like success rate there is like 75%, give or take. If you have the armor, the knight armor, it's a cakewalk. It's just a joke. So if you have that armor, I would just put it on and use it. You basically guarantee you finish it. So once you're done here, get the treasure in here.
Do you?
Well, it's not the treasure, it's the key to open the treasure room. And take out the rat. We can take out 2 of the 3 in chapter 9, and the 10th one can be obtained at the beginning of chapter 10. That's gonna be the first one here. Okay, so if you're hurt or you need armor repaired, do it now.
I've got something new.
Sell anything you don't need.
I'll buy
Tune up
it. Good
my
luck to
armor.
you, stranger.
So at this point, I could maximize the damage on the sniper, which I don't think is a good idea. Not at this stage.
We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
But I would put 1 point at least into shotgun damage and reload.
Oh, crap. Anything else I can help you with?
Then save for the
Don't get
case
yourself
upgrade.
killed now.
You're gonna get a lot of treasure, so you don't really have to worry about buying it all right now. Okay, so come back here, get this. That's gonna be the second to last. Get the next rat here. Squirrels around. Where'd you go? Okay,
Dining hall.
this is one seat here,
Here?
so put her here,
No thanks.
and then the other one's over here. It doesn't matter who sits where. You can have Leon and Ashley in either one. Just have them sit there.
Leon!
Looks like we figured it out.
Okay, then just break this vase here. Aim at this window. Get the last medallion. And break this open. Get the red herb. And we're almost done with the chapter. Sometimes I forget where certain things go, so I tend to just refer to my map just to be safe. I'm going to make more bolts. We're going to need them for next chapter, for chapter 10. And explosives as well. Okay. Now, if you don't feel confident in the Ashley section, you could save. Hey, it's me again. I made a cut here. Originally, I was going to suggest that you do not save before this part. Like, it's basically the end of the chapter. I have since changed my mind. I actually failed here 2 times trying to record this footage. So I suggest you make a save. I'm gonna make a save right here.
Good stuff, mate.
Basically, if you've never practiced the Ashley segment before, and you're on hardcore, or actually no, not even hardcore, just professional. If you've never practiced it on professional, make a safety save here, and that's just gonna be in case you go down as Ashley, because it's very easy to die. Obviously, if you practice it enough, it's gonna be consistent. You don't really have to worry about anything. But I basically failed this 2 times while recording this footage on stupid things too, like things I've never died to before, and I'm like, wow. And when I had to redo the entire level 3 times, I'm like, no, that's it. Like, I was starting to go on tilt. So I said to myself, like, no, if I don't do it on this last attempt here, I'm just gonna stop for today. But I basically
Don't scare me like that.
I said, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna make a safety save, try it again, and here we go. Let me go to photo mode. This door here has 2 passwords. If you're on assisted or standard, the password is 11-4. If you're on hardcore or professional, the password is 7. So everybody except assisted, open the door and then go get the treasures. Assisted, just open the door and continue. You don't really need the extra money. You just need to get through this section as fast as possible.
Is that a clock?
So I'm going to open the door, put 7 since I'm on professional. Okay. Then once you're done here, go into the library, get the keys. There's going to be 2 little quick segments you can do. They're pretty easy to, they're pretty consistent too. So you don't really have to worry about practicing it in order to be able to do it. So you just put the lantern here.
A hidden staircase? It must lead to a secret room or something.
Okay, so once you get the keys up here, you'll also want to come back here on chapter 10 as Leon to get the assault rifle. For money though. We're not going to use that weapon. It just burns through resources. It's pretty fun weapon to use in infinite ammo mode though. I really like using it.
No way.
So the key for this one is the second one. So it's second from the left. So once the other armored knight breaks this section here, just run straight into him and you can cut through while he's still recovering. And that way you don't have to go all the way around. Then just run down and turn the elevator on. This door here, when I was recording my earlier attempts, I died here making a comment about how if you've never attempted the little run by, then don't risk it. And then I literally tried to bait him out by the elevator door and I just died there. That annoyed me pretty bad. And then on the second death, I died in this section here because I didn't freeze somebody, I guess, and he just instantly unfroze. But anyway, the sequence here is going to be this one, then that one there, then the one behind it back there, and then finally the one over here on the right. On assisted and hardcore, you can go in that same direction, so right, left, forward, right, and then run to the end. On, I think I said, yeah, So assisted and standard. Those two can do that. On hardcore and professional, the barriers are here, so you can see it barred off here, and it's going to be barred off over there as well. If you haven't done this before, on hardcore and professional, these things run fast. So the moment you pull one down, they're going to start moving. You can get 2 without any risk at all. And then after the second one's pulled, then you're going to start freezing them, because if you don't freeze them, they will get you. And it's an instant grab. So I'm just going to move it out of the way here. Grab this one. See, that's what got me killed that time. Where he unfroze really fast. I'm kind of afraid of moving. So on hardcore and professional, once you pull that, go wide. And just run it. For this chest, it's going to be the first key. It's funny too, when I was at the very end, I was saying, oh, this is basically free, like you never have to worry on any difficulty, and I basically jinxed myself. Like right now, I'm so over this level. Like I don't even know why I'm doing this right now. I know I haven't talked about this on any of my other videos, but on professional and kind of hardcore too, but mostly professional, take breaks. Just take breaks. When you die too much on a level, don't try to force it, because you go on till and it just gets aggravating. But just take breaks. On this segment here, it's gonna pull your camera, so try not to make it. Try not to let it throw you off. This section here, it's a little bit different on standard and assisted, but they can basically follow the same strategy. Just stick to the right side and just run a straight line until that last knight at the very end by the elevator, then turn left to him. Here, let me show it right now. There we go. I think you can run straight right and not worry about it. I think. But, you know, that last knight's always a little iffy. Now here, you can just run by this guy. It's kind of high risk. But honestly, like, I stopped caring after, like, the 7th death. Not the 7th death, the 3rd death. So just touch his body and run towards the wall. And he pretty consistently misses on all difficulties. But if for whatever reason you don't feel confident in doing that, then leash him back towards the elevator door and then get out. For that one, always go towards the left and then go behind him. It takes him a little bit to recover. I'm really glad I beat it on this attempt. This is attempt number 3, because I'm really over this level today. Oh, whoops. For this chest, it's the 4th key. And you finish it. If you're already playing as Lashley, you can technically save here if you want to make your safety save there. Up to you, really. I saved earlier in the merchant area, like I mentioned. So, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this chapter has the potential to suck really bad, or it can be kind of a whatever chapter. I used to never have any issues, and this time I did. I had a lot of issues filming this, so I take back anything I said at the beginning of the video, and I'm just gonna say, make a safety save before the Ashley segment, because if you die during Ashley, you do not want to redo the entirety of the level. Like, I mean, I guess it could help you practice it in case you ever want to redo this, but yeah, just make a safety save before the Ashley segment. It's just demoralizing having to do a 20-minute level 4 times. So this is basically like hour plus. But yeah, that's it for chapter 9. And yeah, just save like normal. I'm just going to overwrite the safety save because I'm not going to come back to this level. So chapter 10 and at 10 saves. That means we have 5 more and 6 chapters to go. And like I mentioned at the beginning of chapter 1, my chapter 1 video, I consider chapter 16 free. So we are very good if you're following along like this in saves, in terms of saves. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, then consider giving it a like as it really helps out my channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.